Hey guys, how are you? I hope you've had a great Thursday. Hope you've had a great week so far. Hopefully this full moon has not caused too much havoc in your daily routine. I know that I experienced a little bit of full moon effect at work Monday and Tuesday. I've had the last couple of days off. I'm back to work tomorrow. I think the moon is supposed to settle, so hopefully the weekend will be good. But I wanted to jump on just for a second and talk to you guys about how chronic stress affects our metabolism. Do you think that chronic stress affects our metabolism? Let's start there. Do you really think that chronic stress has an impact on our metabolism? Well, first let's talk about chronic stress. And let me say this. I think that probably 90 to 95% of adults have a little bit, at least a little bit, if not a lot, of chronic stress, internal chronic stress that they're carrying around in their body that's impacting everything within their body. So yes, chronic stress literally impacts our metabolism because chronic stress increases the stress hormone cortisol. Cortisol impacts our hunger hormone, ghrelin. It impacts leptin, the hormone that tells our body it's full. It impacts serotonin hormones, all of the brain chemicals. Chronic stress impacts everything within our body. All of these impacts and changes in hormones increases our appetite, decreases our metabolism, increases our frustration and stress, and everything just compounds. It's like a little vicious cycle. So now I want to share with you guys my top 4 tips for dealing with stress, because I know most of us, either through work or family responsibilities or kids or anything, deal with stress day in and day out. I have found 4 different things that work very well for me dealing with stress. The first thing is exercise. Number 1, you guys know that I love it. I exercise 6 days a week. That is my go-to for stress relief, to calm my brain and to relax me. The second tip that I have found that really helps with dealing with stress is journaling. I spend a few minutes each night and sometimes each morning journaling my thoughts from the day, things that I am appreciative of, things that I'm grateful for, the good parts of the day. Then I journal about the things that I want to do the next day. This helps to clear my brain out, helps to relax me for the evening, to get ready for sleep, and helps me to feel settled, especially thinking about what I'm grateful for from that day and what has been good about that day. Helps me focus on everything that's positive about the day rather than anything that might have gone wrong. That's the second tip that I've done that really helps me deal with stress in a very good way. The third thing that I do is literally to take at least 5 minutes a day of pure quiet time, to myself quiet time, either in the mornings or at night or sometimes in the car when I'm in the parking lot after work. Just 5 or 10 minutes of pure calm and pure quiet helps us to relax our brain, focus on breathing, and relax our entire body. That will literally decrease the stress level within our body. And the fourth tip that I have found that really helps me deal with stress in a better way is to actually schedule and make an effort to have fun time at least once a week. And that fun time can be a date with your spouse, or a lunch date with your best friend, or a lunch date with your kids, or a fun trip to the mall, or something that you really enjoy doing that brings you joy. Anything. It can be anything, even if it is just sitting in your backyard, listening to the birds and listening to the wind blow. Something that is fun for you, that makes you feel relaxed and makes you feel calm. Those are the 4 things that I have found to really help me bring the stress level down within my body and to calm my brain, because as a pharmacist, I have a very stressful job. Part of what we do, part of what we deal with all day, the focus on patient safety and medication safety, all of those things, all day long there's a constant pressure to keep myself on my toes. So that is stress in and of itself. Oh, there goes Shorty. Shorty's walking by. That's pressure in and of itself. And then you add and you compound and everything just goes on about the day. So I know that there are others of you who are dealing with the same types of stress that are needing a few ideas to handle the stress. Because if we can decrease the internal stress that we're feeling, that will help to decrease the stress hormone within our body. That will help to decrease cortisol within our body. Cortisol is the stress hormone that then impacts our hunger hormone and then impacts some of the brain chemicals and impacts everything else going on with our metabolism and our weight and our hunger and our cravings and all of these things. So the less internal stress we have, the less we decrease our cortisol, the better off we're all going to be and the better off we're all going to feel. So those are my top 4 tips for dealing with and handling chronic stresses that happen to all of us throughout the day. Just take some time for yourself. Make an effort. It really does make a huge difference. So I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.